Hi, this is Mrs. Mattis with Driver Education and Traffic Safety. This is the welcome call orientation video that needs to be viewed by both the parent and student and will help get you acquainted with driver's ed as well as fulfill a portion of the welcome call requirement for driver's education. If at any time you need to pause or rewind this video, please make sure that you do so that you can review any of the information that is included in the video. My name is Mrs. Mattis. This is my 15th year teaching. I do live in Pensacola. I have 2 kids and 3 dogs as well. So if you ever hear barking in the background, that would be why. First things first, make sure that you are using Google Chrome or Firefox when you are accessing driver's education. Do not use Safari when you are accessing it. And also make sure that your pop-up blocker is off for this course. So the first thing you're going to want to do is log into your class. You're going to use the website that's listed on here. And when you get to this page, you will use the username and password that were sent to you in an email from Florida Virtual School. If you don't have access to this or you've forgotten it, please use these 2 features, the forgot username and forgot password links on the announcement page for this class. Otherwise, you will not be able to log in, and I do not have access to your password, so please use those things appropriately. So the first thing you're going to want to do is verify your information. You should see a student records button on that dashboard when you first log in. When you click that, you are going to want to make sure that these things are up to date. Please make sure that you have a valid and accessible email address as well as phone number. I do use those to contact you quite a bit throughout the course, so please make sure that those 2 things are things that you have access to on a daily basis so that I can contact you when I need to. Also make sure your home address is up to date, and then make sure that you click this save button in the bottom right hand corner so that we can save all of your updates. When you're ready to enter your course, you're going to see a dashboard like this, and you should see all the classes that you have listed here. Just click on driver's education from your dashboard and you should be able to enter my course. Also, in the upper right hand corner of the screen here, you should see a little envelope with a red number on it. That just gives you access to some messages that I send out to you throughout the course. When you do click on the class name, you will be taken to the announcement page for Pasco eSchool. It does have some important information on there, so make sure you periodically scroll through and look. And then once you've completed that, click on this continue button in the bottom left-hand corner of your screen so that you can fully access my course, which will look very similar to this. This has all of the important information that you need to know for the course. Just some highlights here for you. My availability is listed right here, my phone number, and you don't need to make an appointment with me. You can if you would like to by clicking this link, but it's not necessary. In the middle here, we have your PACE, which is 8 to 10 weeks for driver's education, and then just a quick little how to get started on here, which I'm going to walk you through momentarily. These on the right are the course assignments. I will show those to you here again momentarily, but you can access them on the main announcement page as well. There are some more things available to you on the main announcement page, but those are just kind of the highlights. So on that home page, you should also see this black toolbar at the very top, and you have access to your lessons, your assessments, the announcement page, your main menu, as well as email. Once again, another place to check email. So make sure that you're periodically checking that throughout the course and make sure that you don't get 86 unread emails as well. If you are to click this main menu button here, you will have access to these options. Now there's a lot of things on here, but the most important ones are going to be your lessons, your assessments, your gradebook, and then this send message in email. It's a good way to contact me. Some other good ways to contact me are by phone or by text message. That is my number and my email address. Please feel free to reach out to me when you need me, and I will be happy to get back with you as soon as possible. So how are you actually going to access your lessons? Now, this is a little bit different than some of the other Florida Virtual School or Pasco eSchool courses that you might have taken in the past. So make sure you pay attention. This is kind of the part that trips most kids up in the beginning until they become experts at it. So from that black bar at the top of the screen, you're going to click on that little book that we talked about. That is your lessons button. And when you click there, you're going to see this page. It has getting started, all of your modules listed, and then finishing the course. The most important section is this, the modules section. The getting started button just kind of walks you through the class, but doesn't actually take you to your lessons. So to start your lessons, you're going to click on this module 1 right here, this very first lesson. When you click that module 1, to the left, a pop-up is going to come and it's going to say driving is your responsibility. When you click there, it will take you to your lesson page. So on the lesson page, it's going to scroll through what you're going to do, the instructions, but the most important part is going to be all the way at the bottom. You're going to see a light gray box and you're going to see where it says Driver's Ed Platform. That Driver's Ed Platform is clickable. You're going to click there and a pop-up window is going to come up from driversed.com. And you should see this. The driversed.com page will come up and you should see a big green button in the middle that says Start the Course. After you completed a couple slides, it'll say Continue the course next time. But this is where you're going to find most of your work for Driver's Ed. You're going to go through a series of slides with the information, and at the end there's going to be a quiz for you to take. Once you've completed that quiz, that means you've completed one lesson. Now this is super important. If you do not receive 100%, you will be asked if you want to retake that quiz. If you choose to retake the quiz, it will keep your second attempt for that quiz. If you're happy with your grade the first time, then just don't take the quiz the second time and move on to the lesson, because that is an important feature of this class. Your second quiz attempt will be taken. So if you don't remember which module you last completed, the next time you log into the course, it will take you back to where you left off and you'll be good to go for the next one. Once again, you can use the black toolbar to navigate through your course. We're going to talk next about the assessments. So there are some more assignments to complete other than just the quizzes. These are the writing assignments that we talked about on the main announcement page. You will complete an assignment template after 2 quizzes. So module 1 quiz, module 2 quiz, then a written template, and so on and so forth throughout the whole course. 2.02 through 10.02 are very similar. 5.02 is the one that's a little bit different, and we'll talk about that here momentarily. Once again, you can find them on the main announcement page. When you click on them, it'll ask you to download a Word document. Just make sure you save that onto your zip drive so that you always have access to that. So you are going to turn in those written assignments under the assessment tool, this little inbox right here. You are not going to submit the quizzes. They will turn in on their own. You only need to submit the written assignments. Please do not submit anything for the quizzes. When you click on that assessment button, you will see a list similar to this. It'll have all of the assignments you have to complete. And you're going to click on the name of the assignment that you're submitting. And when you click that, you will see something similar to this. You'll probably have to scroll down a bit, sorry about that, and see the student comment box. This is where you are going to copy and paste your template with your answers into that box. Do not upload documents for these assignments. It gets messy, sometimes they don't work. It's just easier to copy and paste the templates in there. And then make sure that you click this little Submit for Grading button right here. Otherwise, I will not receive your work. And then click Submit for Grading right here. For 5.02, remember I told you this one's a little bit different. You can upload an assignment for this. So you can upload a PowerPoint or a PDF or a Word document or a rich text file. That's totally fine. If you choose to complete this using Prezi or Google Docs, please make sure that you include the link to your presentation as well as the transcript. So all of the words from your Prezi or Google Doc, submit those in the student comment section. So you can always check your grade by clicking on Gradebook from that drop-down menu that we talked about, and all of your grades will be listed here, and as well as this cool little color key so you know exactly where you stand on that particular assignment or if it's just needing to be graded. There is one DBA to complete for this course, and it is after Module 8. So after you've submitted 8.02, then you can submit or give me a call to complete that as well. This course should take you 10 or less weeks to complete. Normally about 8 to 10 is the pretty standard amount. You should plan on completing 2 to 3 assignments every week by Sunday. If you don't complete 2 or 3 assignments every week by Sunday, then you will be considered off pace. So what should you do? You should call me and ask for help if you need any help. Make a plan to catch up. Submit 3 to 4 assignments the next week till we get you caught up and back on pace, and then make sure that you're submitting assignments consistently. If you are off pace, then we do have plans in place. For 7 to 14 days, I will reach out to you. Make sure that you respond back so that I know that you are receiving these and that you begin to submit work. 15 to 21 days, you're in danger of being withdrawn. We need to get you a plan in place and you need to submit work. 22 to 28 days is when you are in danger of being withdrawn and you are now considered truant, and you will be withdrawn unless you are working, if you're in communication with me, or we have an action plan in place. Please don't let it get there. Make sure you're submitting every week. The 28-day grace period is in place for you to try out the course. Just make sure that you are working on pace and things like that. If you're not, then we'll need to discuss or possibly withdraw you from the course just to make sure that you don't have any incompletes or failing grades on your permanent transcripts. We will be required to complete monthly calls once a month. We'll get this done mostly through emails and text messages and phone calls, so not anything to be stressed out about, but we do need to make sure that they are done. Academic integrity is a big policy at Pasco eSchool and Florida Virtual School. You need to make sure that all of your assignments are completed on your own, that you have not used any internet sources directly for your answers, and that you are working on your own and making sure that it is your work. Please do not copy stuff from the internet and think that we don't know, because we do use turnitin.com to run your work through as well. If you have any technical support, here is the number. It is available on the main announcement page as well, so you don't need to necessarily write it down, but it is available to you during those hours, and super helpful as well. So in order to complete this course, and when you do complete this course, you'll get these 4 things. Your grade obviously helps your GPA, even if you already have your permit or your license. The 4-hour drug and alcohol course certificate for free. You will be able to take the permit test online for free, as well as a possible reduction in your insurance rates. So that's always a good thing. So that concludes our video. Now that you've watched it with your parent and guardian, please make sure that you go to this website to fill in your information so that I can contact you to complete the second portion of your welcome call, so we can get you officially activated in the course. This website is available to you in the email that I sent out to you, so just be aware of that as well. I look forward to working with you. Don't forget to put in your information. And I appreciate all of your time and efforts. If you need anything, like I said, please reach out to me. If you have any questions about anything in this video, please reach out to me as well. And then once we get in contact with each other, you can begin working and you will be officially activated in the course. Thank you so much. I look forward to working with you. You guys have a great day.